Hey guys, welcome back to another video. X Army here, and today this video will show you the first 4 days of my Minecraft peaceful survival world. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I'm creating the world. Let's hope it's a good spawn. I hope it's not a snow biome. Okay, we're good. Look at that. We spawned in a plains biome. Not bad. I just don't like. Is that hay bales? A village? Yo, what is this spawn? The spawns are already goated, and there's like 5. Oh lord, this spawn about to be good. Anyways, first we need to loot up on the essentials. We need wood, cobblestone. Go ahead and kill every animal I see in sight. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, now let's go loot this village. Alright, let's see what they got here. I hope there's a blacksmith. And by the looks of it, there probably is. There's an iron golem, I'll get you later. First, let's see if this is a blacksmith. That's not a blacksmith, but it sure did look like one. That is a bed that I'm stealing. Thank you very much. What the actual f happened here? I'll take that. Whew. Cleared that with ease. Would you look at that? A lot of things. Sure would be nice if I got some emeralds. Shut up. Shut up. What's this over here? Ooh, some armor. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that bundle off your hands, twin. 3. That's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna craft. Apparently this one broke. Wah. R.I.P. Stone Axe. You will be missed. Alright, time for another animal killing spree.
You what?
I'm SpongeBob.
That's why I like using an axe, because it's so much better. It's just so much better. Alright, we need to find a cave, and we need to find one we need to find one now. Boom. Now this video isn't going to be very long. It's probably going to be... I don't even know what the video's at. But yeah. Ooh. But yeah. Ooh, cherry blossom. And a cave right beside it. Alright, so the next goal is to build a base for, well, to stay in, obviously. I might be moving around bases, so I don't even know how long that's going to last. But I am going to be mining all of these trees and hoping that a sapling comes out of at least one of them. Alright, that should be good enough. That's 19 wood. I want to find a place that is close to a cave, but also that is good for some animals. Look at that. That seems like a good spot. Look at that. And there's some trees over here too. Let's see what this is all about. Whoa, that is a big lake. And let's see. Is there... Ooh, this spot might seem good. This spot might look good. Look at this. I might use it for the thumbnail. Alright, we're gonna get some seeds around here. Because we finna make a farm. Well, that's at least our goal. Alright, we have 8 seeds. That should be good. I'm just gonna clear around this area, you know. We only need a little short house, nothing too big. Alright, so I basically mined some more grass. Alright, we finna need a lot of wood. Alright, that should be enough. Let's go back to that area if I can find it. And it's almost getting nighttime. That's just great. Alright, I have this bed from the village I'm gonna use. I have my respawn point set. Wow, alright. Well, I just can't sleep apparently. I'm just gonna spam click. Oh, okay, well, I'm in the bed. Advancement made. Sweet dreams. Alright. It's morning, and let's go ahead and build the house. I have 34 oak logs, so I am going to build some pillars. Might look, you need to make some chests for my stuff. Or a chest for my stuff. Or, yeah, 2 chests for my stuff. This is Loki. Alright, this is Loki the setup right now that I'm running. Loki, not a bad setup. I ain't even gonna lie. This is just gonna be where I'm staying. Alright, so I have 3 iron ingots. I can use that to make a new axe. I mean, look at my axe twin. I really just almost did that. I could just use it to make a shield, but at the same time, I don't really wanna. Wood is quite scarce around here, so I'm gonna have to use a little bit of it. I'm gonna cook some of this. At this point, I'm just gonna use the wool. I'm gonna put on my armor. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on the house. So, we're gonna need some oak and that. Alright. I'm gonna put some of my old stuff in here. We're gonna build the outline. It's not gonna be a big house. I just want it to be something acceptable. Like, 4x4. Alright, let's just do. Right? Boom, bam, bop. Shit. Actually, let's just bring it up one. Something big enough that I can live in one. Alright, just measuring out the length. Alright, and that just leaves a lot of the wood that I can use to build. Wow, I was really one off. Alright, let's go ahead and remake that. I mean, that looks good enough. Now I gotta go get more wood. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back from that wood and gathering montage. Let's see what my chords are. Alright, so my chords are 4, 5, 4. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the chat. Alright, so I just put the chords in the chat so I can remember where my stuff is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff in here. Is this stuff done cooking? Alright, I mean, the house doesn't look too bad. I mean, it shouldn't look this bad. Alright, so we got a lot of wood. Maybe something like this. Actually, no, something like that. Ooh, that would work. Let's make some doors while we're at it. Alright. Now, to save wood, I might just build the roof out of spruce. Or, no, not spruce. What the freak am I talking about? Slabs, because that saves a lot of wood. Alright, that should probably be enough for the entire roof. Alright, and we're done building. Well, kind of done building, actually. We need a little bit more wood, though. But that's okay. It's almost day something, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the rest of the day putting stuff in the chest. And then I'm going to put these oak saplings around to plant. Alright, now I'm going to go to bed before these mobs start spawning. She didn't have to call me out. We were nothing. Good morning, Minecraft. It is day 3. Alright, it's day 3. I got most of the house done. might have to mine out a window right here. Oh my, look at that. Now all I need to do is add the floors. And that's basically it. But I'm gonna need a little bit more wood. And if I can remember my coords, maybe I can get back there faster. I'm just gonna walk straight. So then I know I can go back, and then I'll just know I'll be back, I guess. I don't know. Wood montage time, though. Alright, that looks like enough wood. Time to head back to the base. But with the power of editing, I can just snap and be there. I wonder if y'all even heard that snap. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that we finna need some glass. So we need like 8 sand. I don't know why I didn't go over there and get sand, but you know what? All's well that ends well, I guess. Hey, there's some sand down here. Hopefully I don't go down here and die. Yeah, I am not risking that. I mean, look at that jump. Even if I do lose all my stuff, I do have a respawn point. Actually, I'm gonna have to break my bed, and I'm gonna break my bed. Alright, respawn point set. So if I die, I go over to my base. Alright. I didn't die. And in this Minecraft, instead of Java, instead of Bedrock, I can just use this at door, and it'll create a water pocket. I'm going to collect a lot of this sand, actually. So we have 9 sand. That's good. That's good. We got more than enough sand. Boom. Made it back. Oh, I went the wrong way entirely. But still, I got some sand, and I'm heading back to smelt it. With all this cherry blossom wood stuff. Burn some of the sand. I'm gonna put some sand in the other furnace as well. You know, just so I can... Yeah, alright. Now that that's done, I'm gonna really put some more food in this chest. I mean, look at all that food, bro. Look at that. Tell me that just doesn't look good. Alright, so let's check on the sand. And that's done. Bro, this sand smelts so much faster than Bedrock Minecraft, I gotta tell you, bro. Look at that. We have glass now. And after the floors are done, we can finally bring in all the stuff. And it's almost nighttime. Might as well already make the floors. Have to get more wood. Now I have a lot of wood to use for... I'm sorry, what? Yo, that dirt is crashing out, bro. It did not want to be mined. You know what? I'm gonna use the shovel. This is too slow, bro. I have the perfect materials for a shovel. Alright, let's use the shovel.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Alright, and then we have the doors. Alright. Alright. I mean, this doesn't look too bad. It's like a medium average size house or something. I'm in the Great Cold Depression. I might need some more. Luckily, there's some on the side of this cave that I am definitely going to get. Go. Look at that. My trees are already grown. Alright. Now it's almost nighttime. Let's get the freak to bed. Alright. Jeez. Good morning, Minecraft. And all my trees are grown, so let's go ahead and mine these bad boys. Alright, so now today we'll be moving everything into my house. And sorting out that bundle in my chest. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we should put the craft. Let me grab that. So what I'm thinking is we put the furnaces right here, right in these spots right here, and then the crafting table. Nope, actually that would not work well. That would not work very well. What if we put the 2 furnaces right here, the crafting table, and then the chest over here? That actually sounds not too bad of an idea, if I do say so myself, but what if I just switch the spots of these 2? It doesn't look too bad at all. It looks actually pretty good. Alright, and then I have enough wood. I mean, I'm now stacked on wood, if I think about it. Alright, and now that we do that, now let's go ahead and move everything out of this chest. Quicker way to do that is just to pick up everything. Alright, I've been sorting this chest for too long. Time to use the power of editing again. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so now that storage is completed, let's go ahead and make some torches. And just line them up right here. Might as well put some lights on the outside. The house may not look this perfect, but, you know, it's gonna look pretty, it does look pretty good. And you know what? While I have this extra time, it's now afternoon, I might as well, you know, get some blue dye and dye my bed. And then probably get more food. Alright, so I got the blue dye, and now we're coming back to... With the power of editing, I can do literally this. Literally, the power of editing works way too well for me. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.